This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 603, Why You Should Do Less, or maybe even Nothing at All, by Kamb of nerdfitness.com, and I'm Justin Malik. Happy Saturday, and welcome to Optimal Living Daily, a podcast that brings hundreds of blogs to audio for free, actually thousands when you count all 5 of the podcasts. And speaking of our other podcasts, the author I'm narrating today, Kamb of Nerd Fitness, is regularly narrated by my brother over on Optimal Health Daily. So if you like today's content, check out that podcast too. You can search for Optimal Health Daily wherever you're hearing this show. For now, let's hear a post from Nerd Fitness as we optimize your life. Why You Should Do Less, or maybe even Nothing at All, by Kamb of nerdfitness.com. We're always encouraged to do more if we want to get ahead in life, to run further, to work out longer, to work more hours. It's freaking exhausting. What if the solution to our problems is to do less? I know it sounds counterintuitive. How the heck do you accomplish all the things you want to get done if you do less? Our culture has become addicted to more. If we don't feel busy, we feel like we're not contributing. We feel the need to tell everybody else how busy and stressed we are as if it's a badge of honor. In fact, I'm a recovering addict of more and being busy. I never had enough time and proudly told people how busy I was. It wasn't until I started doing less that I got my act together and got more important things done. It started with, do less, you idiot. We're going to tighten up our workouts, our productivity at work, and our lives. Ready? Let's do less. Less is more. Strength. Now, this less is more philosophy doesn't apply for everything, but it totally applies to strength training, my preferred method of getting healthier. As we say, a strong nerd is a healthy nerd. Instead of trying to pump your biceps with 10 variations, sculpt your calves with 4 different exercises, hit 3 types of bench presses, and train each glute independently, do less. Do way less. After all, why do 10 different leg exercises and spend 90 minutes doing leg day when you can complete 2 exercises that give you the same or better results? For starters, there is such a thing as diminishing marginal returns. If your first exercise is a compound movement like a squat or deadlift with heavy weight, you are pushing your central nervous system and every muscle in your leg, lower back, and core to their absolute limit. This negates the need for 10 more exercises, each less effective at muscle stimulation than the previous one. Also, doing too many exercises for the same muscle group can lead to overtraining and injury if you're not careful. When you target a single muscle group with 10 different exercises, you're isolating muscles that never actually work in isolation in real life. Why isolate biceps when in reality your biceps, forearms, and shoulders and back all work together? Compound movements recruit every muscle fiber, every tendon, and small muscle to prepare your body for real-world activities and scenarios, much safer and more effective. These days I work out just 4 days per week for about an hour each time, and I'm in the best shape of my life. 2 lower body days and 2 upper body days. Here's what they look like roughly. Lower body day number 1, heavy deadlifts, higher rep front squats, and pistol squats. Upper body day number 2, weighted chin-ups, weighted dips, and ring work. Lower body day number 3, heavy squats, higher rep snatch grip Romanian deadlifts, and pistol squats. And upper body day number 4, overhead press, dumbbell rows, and ring work. If you want results, try simplifying your workout. Stick to a few exercises and get really strong with them. Cut your gym time in half, tighten your focus, and make way more progress in a faster time. Unless you're a bodybuilder, stop worrying about sculpting isolated muscles and get strong with big movements. Do more by doing way less. Less is more. Life. Life got you stressed out, never have enough time? Stop trying to do everything. Instead, pick 3 or 4 things that are incredibly important to you each day and say no to everything else. Don't worry, the world won't end. I'm going to guess your things will end up something like take care of yourself, exercise, nutrition, sleep. Take care of your relationships, quality time with family and friends. Kick ass at work. I'll get to that later. Enjoy yourself. Listen to music, read a book, or play video games. Every day, set aside time on your calendar for those things. If you get a request to attend an event or help out with something and you don't have time for it, say no. Do less. Remember, as Derek Sivers says, It's either a hell yeah or a no. Instead of doing a million things and sucking at all of them, why not pick a few and get pretty dang good at them? The less you do, the more you do. Less is more. Work. We're all addicted to being the busy one at work and wanting everybody to know how busy we are. Fun fact, nobody really cares. They're busy too, I promise. What matters, you are doing great work and getting things done you said you'd get done when you said you would get them done. Want to learn the best thing I've done to explode my productivity and allow me to get more done? I stopped multitasking. We pride ourselves on being fantastic at multitasking. I know I used to. In college, I would study a textbook while watching the Red Sox on mute, blasting music and playing 4 tables of online poker at the same time. What an idiot. Multitasking seriously makes us dumber. It causes us to waste excess brain power switching back and forth between activities. Stop it. Do less. Now, I'm not saying become Peter from Office Space. Instead, do less by picking 3 major things at work every day you need to accomplish and shut everything off whenever working on those tasks. Personally, I don't check email until after I finish the first task, and I don't let small tasks take priority over the important. My phone is literally on Do Not Disturb mode. This one change has revolutionized my work productivity. Do less, get more done. Chop the unessential from your life. It makes the stuff you keep far more powerful. We burn ourselves out when we don't take the time to actually recharge our batteries, so take time off. Be unavailable when you're not working. When you're on vacation or spending time not working, embrace it. Stay away from your computer, don't check email, and spend time with friends and family. These moments of not busy allow us to be way more efficient and productive during our workdays and lives. You just listened to the post titled, Why You Should Do Less, or Maybe Even Nothing at All, by Kamb of nerdfitness.com. Definitely think about that today. What can you hack away that is unessential to your life? By the way, that Derek Sivers reference is actually an article I narrated way back in episode 44 of this show. And for some more from Nerd Fitness, like a lot more, you can listen to my brother's podcast, Optimal Health Daily, where he narrates health and fitness blogs and also answers your questions. That'll do it for today. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a great weekend, if you're listening in real time, of course. And I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.